The Knicks, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. Especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a triple OC.
Triple OC, almost like a triple OG. But I'll tell you, great coaches have great relationships with their players. And those relationships go far beyond basketball. Most great coaches would talk to you 20% basketball, 80% life.
Triple OC, 80-20. Good stuff. Good stuff. Happy to be here with you two guys. It's very deep. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Thanks, homie.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Last time these two teams met, it was the New York Knicks picking up the loss in that outing against the Cavaliers. They'll be trying to turn things around and climb out of a hole down 2-0 in this season series.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
And so it's Cleveland with it, fresh from a win against Portland.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got. Porzingis is out there with Myers Leonard. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Green. And it's Clarkson in at the point guard. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Here is Doc. 32 points for him last game against Portland.
And he also chipped in with a couple of blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
New York with the ball. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Kicks it to Millsap. James outside. Millsap a screen. Irving passes to Doc. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Irving can't hit. The Knicks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Leonard with a screen on LeBron. Green with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. They set the pick. Here's Anthony. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Nothing new there to see Anthony knock down one of those beauties.
In the corner, Irving with it. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. LeBron passes to Doc. He's looking for James and finds him. And it's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James, and he said, there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him, and if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
And as always, Doris, thank you. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Green dishes to Leonard. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Doc. Oh!
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. To the paint. Outside Millsap. Irving passes to Doc. And he slams it one-handed. It's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Mr. Porzingis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Linux shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts. Right around 78%.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Smith checked in for Cleveland. And it falls over the rim and in.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Exum kicks to Parsons. Doubled by Smith. Pass to a foul. Here's Porzingis. James covering, and that one's good.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now, here is Smith. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Irving dishes to Spates. The second chance effort. And good. A nice play up that time from Doc. Doc's got 8 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
There's the pick. Exum kicks to a follow. Shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And there's the pass to Doc. From past the arc. Exum pulls it in. Knicks trail by 3. To the inside. Here's Woodson. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
The drive by James. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Cavaliers, LeBron James. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And James drills them both.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Knicks trail by 3. And here's Exum. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn. Down low. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. The first free throw is good. Good on both. Now here's He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a chance now to hear from Paul Millsap talking about the confidence of his team.
You know, our attitude approaching the game.
Greg, it's got to be more than just attitude, right? I mean, ultimately, don't you have to have guys step up and produce? And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Doc. In a two-guard, Paul Millsap out there with Maurice Spates. Then it's Tavo Cephalosha. And it's Barea in at the one. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trail Blazers delivered quite a performance. He ended with 32 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. This performance was just the latest in a string of performances for his team as they have been playing well of late. Guys?
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And Cleveland making a change here. Miles is checked in. Green, he's checked in for New York. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Dante Exum. Barea kicks to Miles. And Barea has it in the corner. Well, this group of shooting guards has given us a little bit of something extra lately, including excellent rebounding, so you can see those numbers. Freak, number one.
Well, what he may give away in terms of size to some of the big men down low, no doubt he makes up for it with his agility and determination. That's what allows him to be such an outstanding rebounder.
Well, he's got the effort and the attitude and the tenacity that you need. And if you didn't have that at his size, then the big fellas would eat you up down low.
And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates.
Here's Clarkson following the basket by Paul Millsap. Clarkson kicks to Parsons. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 1.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss.
Oh! Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it. You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. And he gets it to go. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And the wide open shot from Green. Tries again. Here's Leonard, and finally they hit one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Millsap against Leonard. Millsap passes to Dodd. Green with the block. The feed to Clarkson. There's the triple. And he gets the bucket. Clarkson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Checked in for Cleveland. Stuckey comes in for Dallas. The Cavaliers trail by 4. On the wing, Irving. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Knicks lead by 8. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
Okay, let's get it together, guys. We're not that far out of it, and it's not going to take much to get this building going again. Listen up. I like the number of points we got in transition, and I wouldn't mind seeing even more activity on the break. Let's keep the tempo quick, guys. Something I have liked is our movement off the ball and all the good looks it's created for us. Keep finding those open shots on the floor. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Been a big game for Doc. 12 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Myers Leonard. Green is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in the power forward. Here's Anthony. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.